keep saying that this shirt makes me look like an old Floridian man, like the people who go to Florida to retire. But I think today with this makeup, I look like a retired vampire. The state of this country, that's why I voted for Trump. Also, I would like to suck your blood. Which statement did you have more trouble with? I hope that's not hideously offensive. Is that a Transylvanian accent? Probably not. I haven't really been doing this YouTube thing, so this is me trying to ease myself back in, dip my toe in the water of content. I'm doing it with a favorites video. My first favorite is an app, and it's actually not an app that I'm being paid to talk about, so what's the point? Damn it, Lex, no one ever talks about an app unless they're being paid. It's the 1 second a day app. People do this thing where they film a second of their day every day for a year, and you don't need an app to do it, but there is an app which I find really helpful because it tells you like every day that you've got footage for, and it helps you import just like a second or a second and a half of that day, and then you can just export the whole thing as a video. I don't know, it's just a fun project. I started it on my birthday. Also, I think it kind of helps you find like a nice thing in every day because you're like, shit, what have I got to show for this day? I don't know, I guess I better go outside. My next favorite is a ring. It is from the Great Frog in Carnaby Street. They basically make very like goth punk jewelry. Apparently the founder couldn't find good enough skull rings and he wanted to make like really good quality skull rings, and that I think is a great basis for a business. So this one's quite piratey. It's the 3D skull and crossbones ring. Look at her, she's so good. I still haven't settled on a name. I was thinking Maureen. My next favourites are from a shop that I love on Carnaby Street called We Built This City. They're kind of like a prints and gifts shop. I have been obsessed with them for a really long time, and they actually sent me some things, and it was like my birthday all over again. They sent me my 2 favourite prints in the whole shop. They're pigeons, but they're also the Pearly King and Queen. If you don't know about the Pearly King and Queens, you should Google them because they're cool. They also sent me this London print, these coasters, which are like the floors of London Underground trains. Some incredible pins. So I've got a Louis Theroux one, a David Attenborough one, and one that's my initial, and this Bowie plate, which makes me sad, but in a good way. I really feel like I can use it. It feels kind of disrespectful to like eat pasta off Bowie's face and season it with my tears. Thank you for sending me that stuff. We Built This City. You are the coolest. If you're not in London, they actually also have an online shop now, which I will link below. I just love what they do. They have loads of independent artists making stuff for them, top notch. My next favorite is a weird one. I am gonna make a whole separate video on this and talk about my experience, but basically I got Invisalign. I'm wearing them now. For those of you who don't know, they are invisible braces. I am not being paid to work with them, but I am getting my treatment for free, which is incredible. How did you get your treatment for free, Lex, you may ask? Well, I emailed them every few months for 2 years. Begging for the treatment. I threw all my pride out the window. Well, I threw the only nugget of pride that I have out the window, but it worked, and now I'm doing Invisalign. Well, these are my teeth. I think they're already looking better. Wow, this really highlights how bad my lipstick is this morning. So far it's been really good. At first it was uncomfortable and I was like, how am I gonna do this? But then the discomfort went away completely and now it's just very normal. But yes, I will go into more depth in a future video. My last favorite is that Rosianna and I have started a podcast. We've wanted to make a podcast for such a long time, and you guys really seem to enjoy the pilot that we made on our channels, and now it's happening. We have a podcast. It is called Make Out With Him. It is a dating, relationships, crushes and kissing podcast. You know, that popular genre. Although we're also now talking about friendship. We're not experts in the field of anything, and we're especially not experts at making podcasts, but if you want to spend 40 minutes feeling like you're hanging out with Rosianna and I on Skype, then I would recommend that you listen to our podcast. I'll put the links below, and make sure that you ask us questions. You can email makeoutwithhim@gmail.com. If you want to ask us anything about relationships or love or being a friend, preferably light-hearted questions, because we are not qualified to do anything in life. Thanks for watching my triumphant return to the internet. I'm gonna come back to YouTube. Yay. Bye.